I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. We have a great show this week filled with one-of-a-kind homes in both New York and LA. We explore pet-friendly elegance in a mid-century home with Aaron Duke. And we're in Tribeca at this bespoke entertainer's dream home. Broker Aaron Kirman, the star of CNBC's new show Listing Impossible, shows off this ultra-modern temple of Los Angeles luxury. Plus, how one designer made this Chelsea rental into a reflection of her own design aesthetic. But before all that, let's check out this unique home in a former firehouse with a New York original, Tony Award-winning choreographer and dancer George Faison.
All the world is a stage, and this was my playground.
Welcome to Open House NYC. Today I'm coming to you from this palatial loft apartment in Soho. Beautifully renovated with clean lines and wide oak floors, light streams in through 18 oversized windows. With multiple seating areas and a streamlined kitchen, this home is perfect for some downtown entertaining or relaxing in its secluded and sexy master bedroom. So, think you know New York real estate? How much do you think the asking price is on this just under 4,000 square foot dream loft is? We'll reveal it at the end of the show, but in the meantime, shout out your guesses on the usual social media suspects at Open House TV. We are getting started in West Harlem at one of the more unique homes we've ever profiled on this show. It's called the Faison Firehouse Theater, and it's a nearly 30-foot wide former firehouse built in the Beaux Art style in 1909. Today it serves as a theater, creative hub, and home of owner and artistic director George Faison, a Tony Award-winning dancer and choreographer. Take a look.
My name is George Faison. Welcome to Harlem. And welcome to my home, the Faison Firehouse Theater. I have danced all of my life, and as I've journeyed through this life, I've become a writer, a director, and a producer. 20 years ago, we bought this decommissioned firehouse and turned it into a space, an outlet for all of that energy that bubbles here in Harlem. And I wanted to pass that off to the children and show them that all the world is a stage. And this was my playground. When you walk into the lobby, I wanted you to feel an expanse. So we made that a 2-story level. And then through the front doors, you come into a theater that seats 100 people and a stage that is 22 by 30. And it's also raked like in the European style. It gives the audience and the dancer a feeling of limitless space. In the last 20 years, we've produced over 100 productions. We've had everything that you can imagine on this stage. Go upstairs and you'll find the mezzanine, and it's as raucous as the Apollo. And across from there is what I call the torture chamber. It's a room where you work on getting it right. As you move on up, you will go to the salon, which I'm very, very proud of, because that contains a lot of memorabilia about Harlem's past, my past, and then all of the wonderful people that I have entertained here. And in this environment, it evokes another time, another era, very much like the Harlem Renaissance, and how they may have gathered elegantly. I mean, you know, you may have on jeans, but you feel elegant. You're sipping wine from wonderful glasses. And we've had a lot of raucous parties singing around that piano that stands there, and a lot of great performances In the parlor, you will see a magnificent stained glass that I was able to salvage from the Riviera Theater down on Broadway, along with the African mask that I was able to display. Moving on up, you'll find the balcony with a sculpted banister where you can have a Juliet moment, or maybe you would prefer Evita, or gaze down on the floor where they're dancing below. Thanks for coming and allowing me to share the great gifts that I've been given. So many people have come through these doors, have walked these streets, have been on these stages, who've lived, loved, and worked hard. Harlem is the place of myth, magic, and music. And I've been so incredibly lucky to have been one of the creators of that legend. So this little black boy from DC came to town, conquered the town, loved the town, and now it's time for somebody else to come to the Firehouse and create their dream, create their magic, create their memory.
In this rush to build ever higher, ever sleeker towers in this city, it's nice to see a home that was truly forged with love and creativity. Don't go anywhere. Right after the break, we see how this designer made her Chelsea rental into a one-of-a-kind family home. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Chelsea with designer Tali Roth. Check out all the unique touches she brought to this loft-like space. Large, inviting furnishings, durable materials, pops of color, and a cactus. See what I mean?
Hi, I'm Tali, interior designer, mother of two. Welcome to my Chelsea loft. The living space is the first thing you see when the elevator door opens. We actually rent this space, we don't own it, which in some ways has presented challenges. In other ways, it actually allowed me to be more whimsical and less serious about my choices. This is a huge space, and so I didn't want to fill the entire space with furniture, but I wanted it to feel considered and full. It was this mix of trying to figure out how to pick the pieces that I wanted to invest in, then kind of filling the gaps with things that, you know, are maybe a bit more flexible. I can sell or I can give away when we're ready to move. There's little to no storage in this entire apartment, so I had to think of clever ways to get storage into the space that felt kind of built-in, but without investing in built-ins. So I lined the wall next to the elevator in IKEA Besta units. I customized it by buying more higher-end hardware, and then on the countertop, I've put all the things that we love. As you continue into the home, you'll see the wooden frame house that I designed and made when I had my first son. And it's basically a way for me to contain all the objects. There's 2 woven bags of toys. The table is used all the time for arts and crafts activities. I purchased the cactus on a bit of a whim, but it was quite genius when I brought it into the space. I was trying to figure out where to put it, and then I placed it next to the kids area, and it looked brilliant. And it's rubber, so the kids can actually interact with it, which makes me so happy because I definitely want to surround my kids with creativity and with colour and with shape. My dining table is the visual anchor of my open plan living space. I actually designed the table myself. It's marble and steel. I really wanted something that was easy to wipe down, but still felt fancy. I surrounded the table with mid-century modern chairs that I upholstered in a sage green velvet. The shelving runs from floor to ceiling. I felt like it needed texture, and so the texture is brought in by all the different accessories that I've put all over the shelves. One of the rows is just filled with all the alcohol that we like to drink, and so it acts as a bit of a bar as well. The nursery is the smallest space of the whole house, but it is loaded with personality. I hung a canopy from the ceiling so that when you walked in, your eye travels up. I hand-painted murals all over the wall. You've got aeroplanes and trees and mountains. I used a gorgeous vintage chair that I've always had my eye on as my nursing chair, and I just wanted to make sure that each little piece that we had was considered whilst being somewhat practical and user-friendly. My older son's bedroom, I had to figure out a way to transition it into a toddler bedroom. So I created a custom extra long bed with storage underneath. The trick with any kid's bedroom is to make sure that you feel like it's aesthetically pleasing. Using low to the ground storage, it's an easy place for your kid to help you clean up at the end of the night. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about how I approached the design of my space and how I created a family-friendly environment that was high-end and chic and eclectic and cool.
When we come back, we visit LA to join one of the stars of CNBC's new show, Listing Impossible, at this luxurious, ultra-modern home. We'll see you in just a few. You're watching Open House NYC. Now we're in Beverly Hills with Aaron Kirman, star of CNBC's new show, Listing Impossible. This sleek, ultra-modern home is filled with large, entertaining spaces that flow effortlessly into each other. Bespoke design details and an honest use of materials make the home feel unique and constantly surprising. I'll let Aaron show you the rest.
Hi, my name is Aaron. I have a show called Listing Impossible. On my show, we deal with houses that are problematic, that have issues, and that are not selling. You guys do have some nice things in this house, but this fish is definitely not one of them. This house, 527 Palm, is the exact opposite. Every corner of this house is immaculately executed. I can't wait to show you around. Follow me. So the first thing you notice when you walk in is how open this floor plan is. The floors are porcelain. You have beautiful white oak walls, which is actually one of my favorite features of this house. It just feels warm, it feels light, and very livable. This is the main spot to be for parties, because let's face it, everyone wants to be around the food, and there's no better place for food than this top-of-the-line kitchen. Boffy cabinets, Italian marble, Gaggenau appliances, and when you pull back the custom Fleetwood doors, it doubles the space immediately, and you have this beautiful backyard with an infinity-edge pool, exterior dining, sitting areas. You even have an outdoor kitchen. And if you look up, you can see the stunning terrace attached to the master bedroom. Let's go up and take a look. This master is a beautiful, zen, sexy experience. With walls of glass overlooking the grounds, it has a huge deck, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this marble wall. Perfectly bookmarked, and it expands almost the whole length of the room. The master is all about zen, but when you're ready to stir it up and have some fun, it's all about the game room downstairs. The lower level is a fantastic space. It has a beautiful bar made with incredible marble and a stunning lighted wood wall behind it. And if you're a wine drinker, what better than to have your own wine cellar? And on top of that, you have this beautiful sculptural piece of wood where you could sit outside and enjoy nature. Thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed the tour. And unlike a lot of the houses you'll see on my show, this is an example of a home that was done right.
Be sure to check out Aaron and his team's adventures in real estate on Listing Impossible on CNBC. Coming up just after the break, we check out this meticulously designed home in the heart of Tribeca. Oh, and if you're still curious about the price of this Soho loft I happen to be standing in right now, you know, with almost 4,000 square feet filled with natural light, we'll let you know at the end of the show, but all guesses on social media are welcome. Welcome back. Now we're in Tribeca at this over 3,700 square foot duplex penthouse atop the iconic American Thread building. With grand open spaces, gallery walls, and natural light, the soaring ceilings make it an entertainer's dream. Let's take a look, shall we?
Hi, I'm Michelle Griffith with the Corcoran Group, and I am so excited to take you on a tour of this spectacular penthouse duplex. There's so much to see. What are we waiting for? Follow me. Upon entering through the foyer, you'll notice this home's impeccable design and attention to detail. Gorgeous crown moldings and antique mirrors line the space. And if you look up, you'll see a skylight that brightens the home. And immediately you are drawn into a large great room. This floor boasts an open concept living space, which is ideal for entertaining. 13-foot ceilings with oversized windows. There's no better backdrop than my favorite city in the world. This living room features one of 2 wood-burning fireplaces, so you can cozy up with friends and family. It's equipped with contemporary furniture pieces that combines neutrals with pops of color. And the classic details of this space pair beautifully with the chic stainless steel kitchen that sits adjacent. It's a great place for that morning cup of coffee or an evening glass of wine. But if you're looking to serve a more formal meal, this traditional dining room will absolutely offer that elevated experience. High ceilings draped in gorgeous wood paneling set the mood for your fanciest of dinner parties. And over the table is a modern chandelier adding the most perfect amount of light. And the rest of the floor is dedicated to this luxurious master suite. This room is generous in size and scale with stately moldings, which have been paired with an architectural chandelier and warm neutral furnishings to keep it a quiet and serene refuge from the city. There's also a spacious walk-in closet, luxurious master bath clad in marble, and your own private sitting room. Thank you so much for joining me on a tour of this sophisticated home, located on one of the best blocks where Tribeca meets Soho. See you soon.
Coming up in just a few, we head back out to California to explore this chic, though pet-friendly residence with designer Aaron Duke. Stick around. You're watching Open House NYC. Now we're back in Los Angeles with designer Aaron Duke. Aaron completely remade this mid-century residence to be a chic and handsome home that was also, and this is key, pet-friendly. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm a life changer and interior designer at Aaron B. Duke here in Los Angeles, California. And I'm so excited to show you one of my favorite homes that was designed for my best client, Tracy Falco, with her dogs in mind. Come take a look. One of the client's favorite pastimes in this home is to sit by the fire on a cold Los Angeles day while sipping a glass of wine and flipping through one of her favorite books. Now, you may not think that a white leather sofa would be dog friendly, but actually it's quite easy to keep clean, and we keep plenty of throws around the living room so the dogs can sit on the furniture with the humans. I could lay here all day looking at these exposed beams that give us some architectural flair, but if I did that, we'd never get through this tour, so let's get going. This kitchen is definitely food central. I love the stainless steel island that's available for food prep or for serving. And I love the walnut and honed marble against the wall that creates an eclectic vibe in here. One of my favorite hidden features about this kitchen is the Sub-Zero beer drawer. I mean, who doesn't need one of those? So I love this killer family room. We took the same walnut and continued it in here. So we've hidden the TV and all the components away so it's a nice clean wall. And I love the indoor-outdoor fabric that we chose for the sectional so all the members of the family can kick their boots up and relax. This is the party deck. This is where all of Tracy's friends and family end up every time she entertains. As you come off the kitchen, you'll notice that we have a dining table that's made of teak with black cushions. The lush landscaping provides a lot of privacy, which clients here in Los Angeles always love. So thank you for joining me today with one of my favorite projects and one of the best clients, and I love this home, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.
Well, we promised we'd reveal the price of this Soho loft. Any final guesses? Well, here it is. Were you close? Let us know on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Open House TV. Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?